from Argentina. Good crowd in here on day 2. Windy conditions, which is going to play a part in this particular game, but plenty of Kenyans, plenty of Fijian supporters in this magnificent Sam Boyd Stadium. As the World Rugby HSBC Sevens World Series in Las Vegas continues. And there, the impact of the breeze, you can see it, it's favouring Russia in the first 7 minutes. Not 10 metres means that
in the middle, please.
The Russians will get the ball. Here is Dmitry Sukin, the only player from Siberia. 6 of the players based in Moscow. The Siberian player now, great start, Pecky. Would have been interesting if he was able to hold on to that. There was certainly space in front of him.
Yeah, I like an early start there from Russia, shifting the ball into a bit of space. That breeze, though, you mentioned, will cause havoc here, especially on those kickoffs and then kick-throughs as well. A chance here for Kenya to have ball in hand.
Bind.
Well, the good thing about playing into the breeze is that the ball will come in until you want it. Easier than when you're running with it, because the passes will stray and look like they'll go forward. But here come Kenya looking for a short ball. Good tackle by Davidov. And Jetta in over the top, quickly recycled, and now the Kenyans look to try and get on the outsides. That's a lovely another run by Olic. Ball was out, so Davidov picks it up, gives it now to Sozanov. Sozanov keeps pumping the legs, driven down in the tackle of Mwali. Advantage there, they want to get on with it. He's not playing it. Yeah, well, look, that takes away the whole advantage that Russia had there with the quick tap. Now they bring it back in, Kenyans are all set.
I absolutely agree with you, Willie. You've got to keep those things going. But anyway, as it is, Russia now with a strong chance to score the first try.
The Russians with a real chance here. Dmitry Sukin taken to the ground there, 5 short.
The ball is inside.
Now they flood that area. Sozanov gets it out, 2-on-1. If they can move it here, first chance for the Russians. Pecky's in. Here come the Bears.
Well, you can count your lucky stars. It was the captain, Davidov, that had the turnover initially. That's the one that sparked the Bears into action. This is the captain here. This is how he got through. Ball is available. Great skill and vision. And then Suka just streaking down the touchline. And a good catch as well there from the captain. The ball comes out to Pecky. He knows his way to the try line. Excellent start here for the Russians.
What a start for the Russians. They're a team that if they get their confidence up, they're one of the most difficult to play against.
They certainly are. Against Argentina, they struggled yesterday, but now they've got ball in hand early. This will get them going. It's only their second try so far in Las Vegas.
Well, New Zealand can consider themselves lucky in the game. They only won 19-5, and it was that man Pecky that actually scored against the New Zealanders yesterday. And now the restart from Dmitry Sukin. There you can see the power of the wind, and that's difficult to try and control.
Yeah, they say don't let the ball bounce, so Kenya trying to get that on the full. Goes it to touch, so Russia yet again on attack. That's what you want to do once you score, get right back in.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's all going the way of the Russians. The first half now completed, 3.5 remain. The nod of the head,
advantage, no call.
And it's gone over the top. There's an advantage here to Kenya. They'll look to try and run it now. It's the advantage is over. Good strong run.
Advantage, high tackle.
There from Mwali, high tackle. They'll get the penalty.
High tackle.
They want to get on with it as well. Here come Kenya through Olic. Along the chain it goes to Amonde. Another nice pass, and then out to Njeda. Collins Njeda. Can't get away from Bondarev.
Rugs in form.
Nice tackle, good play. Great sevens from both teams. Work the ball down one flank, and then they look to bring it back where there's a bit of space here for Oyodu. Oyodu just a sweep and a beat. Tackle had to be made. Dmitry got there, Sukin. I think because he's lifted him, it's going to be a yellow card. Player welfare is everything. If you lift the player, you've got to make sure you bring them down. He gave the wrong card. Thankfully, he's not in the casino.
Chaos in Las Vegas. In the end, it's yellow. So that is disaster for Russia. Down to 6 players. Kenya have a chance now. Take a last look at this. It's a beautiful break in the end. And as you said, player safety is all important, and that is very dangerous. Lifting a player off the ground, both feet in the air, can easily fall on your head. So referee DeLuca on the spot. Luckily, everybody's okay.
Yeah, you can't do that in the sport. You can't do it anywhere in public. So Kenyans now down. Well, the Kenyans have 7. Good field position as well. They trail by 5. And Jeddah, the top try scorer in the history of the HSBC World Series. And now they get it out to Odiambo. Now some space on the outside here for Oyodu. There he is. German Davidov gets back. That's good play. Bondarev. 6 players, remember, the Russians. Inside their own 22, in goes Babayev. The kick, and now the chase. It's a foot race. The bounce of the ball is always tricky.
Back.
And they've got possession back, have the Russians. Pecky goes in just to secure it.
Rock.
In comes Babayev to play halfback. They've got numbers even though they're down by 1. The Russians out to Sozanov, gets it out to his captain, German Davidov. Big hit comes in on him from Olic. And now Babayev, the kick. Was he taken out? No problem, says the ref. And now they've given possession to Bushimwali. They'll look to work it back here. Here comes Collins and Jeddah. And Jeddah, just the sweeper, draws him in. Now the pass. William Barker. The foot race. Sozanov comes across. He won't catch him. And Barker's going to score. Kenya strike back.
That is a beautiful thing about Sevens rugby. The crowd erupt as Kenya come through with a try, but you've got to feel for the Russians. They put so much guts into that attack. They were short on numbers. Mbaka had the strength, the stamina to go the distance. Sevens rugby at its finest.
Love the work by Collins and Jeddah. Just bought in the sweeper there, held him, delivered the pass, and William Barker did the rest. It's cost them 5 points while they were down to 6 players. And now this to take the lead.
Great finish in the end. It's the experience of the Kenyans. They knew they just had to make their tackles and get that ball back. Doesn't matter where you take possession, they can run the full 80, 90 meters. And that's a great finish.
Here's a reaction from the Kenyan supporters. And down, you were a USA rep from 2006, 2009. The adrenaline must be pumping in a stadium like this.
Oh, it's what you play for. So much fun, so much excitement. Here come the Russians.
Here come the Russians in Vegas. Now they look one way and then they throw it back. The other side to Pecky. Pecky takes on the line and Monde tries to hold on.
Rock.
Dmitry Sukin comes in to secure the ball. It's Bondarev that gets it along, and now Russia through Sozanov. Big Sozanov. Strong, but didn't hold on to the ball. That should be the half. Into referee's time, and he agrees. Pulsating first 7 minutes. Nothing separates these two teams as we head to the break. It's 5-all. Team USA, who are unbeaten, take on England in that 3rd and final pool match. Live pitches here. Now Dmitry Sukin, who gets play underway for the second half. Up they go to the Kenyans. So good at the set piece, and in particular this man here, Samuel Olic. Right from the start, Olic gets over the advantage line, gets into the backfield and gives it back to Collins and Jeddah. And Jeddah, patient, much better from the Kenyans, not afraid to go into the contact area. They've spent a lot of time working on that, and Olic taps and goes. 2 defenders come in to affect the tackle. Counter ruck comes in from the Russians, but Amonde, the captain. Pecky takes him down in a copybook tackle that had to be made, didn't roll away quick enough. And Collins and Jeddah says, let's just slow things down.
Olic has come out on fire. I don't know what he's eaten or had a drink at the halftime break, but Kenya right on attack. Great to see.
Once again showing the value of the kickoff. Beautiful boots. Bet you had nice coloured boots, didn't you, Dallin, when you were playing?
I was a backline player, so...
You had black or black. Coloured boots in my days. Here is Jeddah. Lovely offload, 2-on-1, and Barker. William Barker! Sozanov got one in the lid. It's a Falcon.
Yeah, Great bit of defense there from the Russians, though. Mbaka so hard to stop 5 meters out. But you've got to go low on the big man. And then he does get something in the face just for his efforts.
Talk about putting your body on the line, but it's not to a whole new level. Kenya
12 and 2 red.
making some changes, and also here comes the first Russian sub in jersey 11, Ivan Kotov, 27-year-old. He's not a small man. So yeah, I think it's Sozanov. It's actually just been replaced. And Jeddah, good field position here. And Jeddah, Dmitry Sukin just wraps his arms around him, and now they want to get on with it. I think that Craig Gibert might be talking to an Argentinian referee about the advantage, but who cares, because Amonde's over. Andrew Amonde gets the captain's knock, and Kenya take the lead.
That is how you lead by example. His 37th try, but this one was a thing of beauty, just taking the Russians on himself. It's under the sticks, so the conversion should be a formality. And Kenya up in front. Just the strength and the power. You can't go high. You'll just get shrugged off like that. Try time.
33 years old, 6'2", and 107 Ks in his birthday suit. He is powerful, is Andrew Amonde. 12-5. Still time to play and plenty of time, 4 minutes in the game of sevens. Thankfully, Sozanov is okay. He has been replaced. And now all in front of the Russian Bears. No one leads better than German Davidov, who takes the kick off.
Side entry one.
Side entry from Busham Wali means that the Russians will have it. And have a look at the equation here. There you go, Kenya. Well, they need to win. They need to win by plenty. They're not going to make up that deficit of 60. And Argentina have, and hence the reason yesterday Argentina were prepared to kick it out. 14-0 draw. Just getting over the touchline there. Collins and Jeddah tried to keep it in play.
Yeah, that 14-0 draw was interesting because Argentina just kicked into touch, but they knew the points differential. They got the word from their coach Gomez Cora. So Kenya, though, cheering on their crowd here. They'll just need to win each game going forward from here.
It's been a huge development for the Kenyans since they won their first ever tournament in Singapore last year. They're the darling team of the circuit. They love to dance, they love to party. When they're winning, they're unbeatable. Here come Russia. Good set piece, and now through the gap they go. Filatov with the offload. Here come Russia. They strike back. And Alex Kapelin brings them back to within 2 points. Kick to come.
It was just a sliding attack that did it out here. Filatov, great speed from the tall timber, and he was able to get a beautiful pass away. And just like that, Russia are right back in this clash.
Another player based in Moscow. Here is Davidov. That won't be on the highlights reel.
No, they won't. The wind is strong, though, I will say. You need to score underneath the sticks to give your kickers a chance. Great breakout, though, from Russia. But how important will those 2 points be?
Filatov with the break. Finished by Kapelin, and now it's a 2-point ball game. Kenya, so powerful now. They've done a lot of work in conditioning. I know when Mike Friday was there as their coach initially, that was always the problem. They were always beaten at that collision area. The upper body strength matches the speed and the guile that they have. And here is Wanyama. Takes it over the halfway. Kenya moving the ball one way, then bringing it back. Mbaka, he's not afraid to go into contact. Mbaka gets through the first, and Davidov affects the tackle. Now they come in, and Russia with a real opportunity. The ball bouncing here into the hands of Jeddah. Just slowing things down and showing his maturity and showing all the experience as well. And Mbaka trips up They've got numbers out to the right. The big wide pass didn't need to be thrown. It just means that the Russians can drift out, and here comes Wanyama. Drops the shoulder on the sweeper. Counter ruck comes in. Still in possession of Kenya. The pick and go from Sukuta. Held on.
Yeah, just getting isolated there, going a little bit too far with the Kenyans. And they'll pay the price there because Russia have possession and they can finish off this game. If they can hold on to it, there's about 45 seconds left.
After the
Well,
penalty.
2-1. There's the passes completed. You can see there. Russia has missed a lot more tackles than the Kenyans. 8-3. And that's that. And they're going to go to the line out, so they back their forwards here.
I think they also need a bit of a breather. They were defending
Green,
heavily there for the
substitution,
last
9.
minute. Anytime you're
29.
defending for that long, you're going to be pretty gassed. But here they go, the last play.
Well, I'm surprised at this decision, because whenever you take it to a set piece into the breeze, you can always make a mistake here. If you tap the ball, then you're guaranteed you've got possession.
Well, let's hope the commentator's curse is not in effect right now for the
Just
Russian
let me know
Bears.
if it's not straight.
They go to the middle, and so the set piece is good. Filatov along the chain, trying to create some more space, and have done it again for the try scorer and Kaplan. Kaplan won't have the pace on this occasion, though. They showed him the sideline, and Billy Odhiambo just mowed him down.
Sterling defense there from Billy the Kid Odhiambo. That tackle needed to be made.
Russia here.
Flying on the outside, but Odhiambo coming to picture here. A little bit high, but gets him to touch.
Well, the siren has sounded. The hooter has gone. And so Njeta gets it in, and he'll just kick it out. Victory for Kenya. Good match from these two sides, and Collins and Njeta puts it into the stands. Kenya have beaten Russia 12-10.
Looking across the city of Las Vegas this week, they welcomed their first major professional sports franchise with the Vegas Golden Knights hockey team coming into fruition. Well, here's a result of from a nation that does play a lot of hockey. That's Russia, but they didn't beat Kenya. But the Kenyans probably won't qualify to go into the cup round because of the narrowness of the margin there. Let's go to Brian Kelly.
Congratulations on the win. How are you guys enjoying and playing in front of 1,000 or so fans here at Sam Boyd Stadium?
I think playing around these guys, it was amazing. They're always giving the 100% support. It was an encouragement for us, and we always pick from them, and we play very hard. Unfortunately, this weekend, I know we have not done enough to get into the next stage, but we are picking up. We still have a tournament in Vancouver. We're building towards that. We're going to just work our system and be able to get it flowing before the next game.
Thanks. Good luck the rest of the weekend.
Thank you.
There's